Let's see what's going on for us. What's coming in? What is the messages we need to receive today? Please give us clear guidance. You've been doing good. You've been staying quiet when you've needed to. You've been tempted to speak out, but you haven't. And I don't mean in a speak up kind of way. I mean, people have been pushing your buttons and you've been holding back. And you, see, because there's this, one of my mentors always says, when emotions go up, IQ goes down. So you have to remember that there are reasons why these opportunities are being presented. And it's also because you are learning a lot of stuff. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So some of you have been working really, really hard, could have a new opportunity coming towards you, could be starting some new businesses, could be also focusing on studying here. Some of you, again, just working on whatever this is here that you are trying to establish this new beginning. Could be a school endeavor, could be scholarly, could also just have to do with you being at peace with having this brand new beginning. I feel like if you are in a workplace, you could be getting some kind of promotion, might be getting an office job, might be getting something comfortable here too. Bunnies could be significant. I feel like some of you are also spending a lot more time in like a resourceful way where you are collecting information. You could be reading, you could be studying, you could be reading articles online. You're spending time incorporating knowledge, okay, or acquiring knowledge. You got to. Your brain constantly needs to learn things. So just make sure what you're consuming, okay, is not bad, right? You want to make sure that you're using stuff and learning things that are helping grow you, not continue fear, not make you think, you know, you want to use stuff that is engaging your thought process, that is engaging your well-being, that is part of your mental health, part of your emotional health. Focusing on those beautiful energies is going to get you that Six of Wands vibe, which is leading to this victory. I feel like some of you too could have been in some kind of like competition, whether it was for a job position, a promotion, or perhaps you've been working really hard on something, investing on something, and you're getting selected or you're getting awards for your hard work and labor. And if you're a business owner, you're getting something where you are standing out for your product, your ability, your service, whatever this is. So wise choices that bring public recognition and success, awards, scholarships. Okay, some of you remember talking about school stuff. So you might also be getting a scholarship, or your children maybe, because pages are also children here too. Okay, they said that that's one bunch. That's one bunch. Let's go for the next one. Who else needs a message? P6. Parking lot 6. I don't know. I was like thinking of like a parking garage. That could be significant for someone. Oh. This is going to be a good one. And it's another 6. Okay. Swans are going to be significant for this collective. G is significant and X is significant. Welcome, welcome guys. Welcome. We're doing a quick collective here. Couple of collectives. Oh yeah. Great. Oh my God, I love you. They're so amazing. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. You are moving into calmer waters. Some of you may actually be relocating. Some of you, Vita Nova, new life. You are moving into this new direction, into this beautiful new space. Again, like swimming away from those clouds there on that boat. I feel like there's just so many opportunities that you are moving towards. It might be like just around loved ones here too. Some of you could be relocating. Boats are about movement, and water is emotion. So you are actually overcoming so many emotions here. I feel like there are things that you are not saying that don't need to be said, or just letting things go here too. Things are looking up. Yeah, absolutely. A welcome relief. So take a big breath in and breathe out that sigh of, we're finally over this stuff. Oh my God, I can't tell you, but I'm freaking excited. Also, swans being significant here, leading to this new beginning and the end of depression or an illness. Travel or relocation is also possible. So some of you could be, of course, like actually physically traveling. But when we're talking about swords, it can just be mentally. You are overcoming something. Yes, everyone, let's namaste in this moment for a second. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. One more. Big breath in. Big breath out. And yes, I make myself look ridiculous so that you look ridiculous by yourself and everyone gets to watch me, but take a big breath in. One more. Big breath in. And breathe out. Why? Because you did it. Because you are about to grab an opportunity. You are about to come up with an idea. You are about to receive the clarity you've been praying for, begging for, waiting for, hoping for, and probably in some context, banging your head against a wall for, because you have been needing this for so long, and this opportunity, this freaking brilliant idea is coming in here. So there is this need for you to focus and get that. So you have an idea, but it needs to be fine-tuned here, overcoming a lot of obstacles with full faith, faithfulness, right? That everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Oh, that's a nice one. I was going to say consciously, but concisely. Remain objective. So this is like a need to know basis. And that's what I was saying. Like, there are things that you are overcoming, but you're not going out of your way to express, but you're also clarifying here. Now, blue butterflies could be significant too, but this to me is Arthur, right? We were talking about Robin Hood earlier, and then this is Arthur with Excalibur. So what does this mean? And I literally just talked about this story not long ago, even like recently. And the story of Excalibur is a sword in the stone that nobody could remove. Kings from around the world went to get this because this sword yielded so much power. But it was only to be given to those or that one who has the purest heart. And if you don't know this story, Arthur was an 8-year-old boy. Knights, kings, leaders, tyrants, everyone from around everywhere traveled to try to pull this sword out, and they could not. And this young boy lifted it out like it was nothing, because the sword chose the king. This chose you. God chose you, but this was what you were chosen for. And you have overcome so much. You have put yourself into this new space. You have had this innocence. This is also about the inner child. When you are in harmony with your inner child, you're able to have this extra creative energy. And I feel like when you are doing that pure, fun, playful, just that vibration brings out this beautiful opportunity for you. And what happens when you have something that's really powerful and you are moving forward? This is what you've been wanting. This is the Ace of Swords here too. Just realize that the Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle. And what happens with ideas when they are, again, fine tune it. It needs a little refinement. But then, yes, giddy up, because you are taking that Knight of Wands and you are running with this idea. Something here is going to spark such a freaking flame under your butt. And if it isn't the fact that you're here because, oh, I show up for you when you're ready to go to the next level. So if you needed to know that the next level is right here, hi, I'm your sign, because 100% your passion is going to be so freaking on point that literally nothing can stand in your path. Nothing can bring this down, because you have this restless energy, because you're just like, I gotta do it, and I gotta do it now, because you are so lit up. What is it? Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. I feel it. But events occurring here, immediate action is needed. So there's requiring immediate action, and trust your instincts and stay focused. Look at how focused she is on running forward with that horse there. So a passionate relationship could also be coming in for some of you. You could be communicating and moving forward into a new direction with someone. For others of you, it's also talking about stepping into, and I'm glad you guys like that, hey? So I'm glad that this is also just telling you that there is a new beginning here too. We've got that new moon energy. So it could have been some real significant plans and ideas that you have been establishing. And it's like, I feel like you've been out in the cold, like look all bundled up and comfortable, like I don't want to go out. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, and like everything is just taken off and you're just running full steam ahead. Now, you're not going to think about this part if you're still over here shivering, but we did do shivers. So I feel like there is this need for you to understand that once you get this clear, once you kind of map out the plan, you are going to be able to overcome those emotions, allow that healing to happen, because when the emotional healing happens, the mental healing happens. And when your mind isn't overwhelmed and constantly replaying those situations and triggering yourself and falling into rabbit holes that we all know so well, what happens when you hit the ground running? You hit the ground running. And that's the beauty of this. Keep going. Keep going. Oof. Oh my gosh. And at the bottom, look at that. Hit the ground running, right? Look at the growth. Inner child. Oh, you know what? This just reminded me of something else I saw today, that it said, when you heal your inner child, you meet your inner teenager. Now, I don't know what that means yet, because we'll find out. But more importantly, the evolution and the healing. Like, look at all these butterflies, all this growth, all this abundance, all these blessings, all these signs. But more importantly, butterflies are also about transformation. So I feel like you have transformed in such a beautiful way that even your thoughts and plans are coming to fruition. And it's not just about one thing. It's about all the things. Because you can't just, like, I am a multipreneur. Like, literally, I have had multiple careers. I have multiple experiences in different industries and different jobs. And why? Someone would say I'm a complete failure in everything, right? The negative people will say that I have failed at life because I couldn't figure out anything. But I failed forward, because that led me to this, and this led me to that, and that led me to that. And then at the end of the day, every skill I use today is from every single opportunity that I chose to transform. And I'm only using myself as an example because that was my lesson. But you are also having the opportunity to recognize, because Mark Cassetta taught me this when he was telling us about how, what's his name? Oh my God, Apple. What's his name? He said, thank you, Steve Jobs. I love you guys. Wow, that just like, I was gone. It's probably because I was talking about a job and I was talking about entrepreneurs. I'm just kidding. Steve Jobs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. The dots connect backwards. Hindsight is 20/20. Everything is going to make sense. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is leading you where you need to be. There's no mistakes. If something didn't work out, it was never for you. If something was taken from you, it was never yours. If something is put into your life to take you into a new direction, it's a stepping stone. You have to trust and walk in full faith, knowing that every single thing is happening for you. Someone breaks your heart, it sucks. But at the same time, it's teaching you a lesson. Because our heart is also a muscle, just like our mind, just like our soul is the spiritual experience, and that experience requires training. Yeah, I learned that one from Tony Robbins. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So just know that you guys are safe. Just know that you are protected. And that we are in a beautiful, loving space. And yeah, that'll be that one. How are you? It's 3:30.